Alright, well, sorry for the cut between the videos, guys. I accidentally lost some some footage. But basically all that happened is we got in a fight with someone that Hans was at odds with outside of the inn. And they put us in the stocks for the night. And then this lady gave me $5. So I went over and started playing dice to make more
Doesn't
money.
it bother you walking around
So,
here
yeah,
like some
that's
kind of
where we're picking
animal?
up at. Sorry for the confusion. But right now, so far, I have made $17. We're on the up and up. So
Whatever. Here you go.
we will probably probably play more dice, honestly, so that we can actually buy some clothes or something, or a weapon. That would be nice.
How about trying your... What game would you like?
So we're gonna bet all of our money on this dice
Wagoners.
Let's play.
Oh, Fortuna, may the best player win. If I was you, I'd take it.
Stop there, I
Put
guess.
some clothes on. You can't just go walking about like this.
These ones here... One bear!
He's going for it.
What? Oh, come on! Christ, what's the hold-up?
It's a good start for him.
Finished. Your turn.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Hey, innkeeper, that beer.
I'm going to kill that bastard. You hear me? Kill him.
Was he hanging around? Pour me
I
one.
ain't letting that bastard go anywhere near her. Next time I'll kill him. I will. If he so much as looks at her. I swear, I won't be able to stop myself.
And couldn't she tell him to go to hell herself?
I reckon she likes having a young buck like him
This isn't
paying
good.
attention to her. Don't you worry. I'll teach her a lesson too.
And what if we were to
Curva!
Let's
Bloody
go.
dice.
Actually, probably saved us.
We could do that.
tomorrow?
Let's do it.
It's probably what we're gonna have to live with.
These ones here.
Might just pay off for him.
What? Oh,
Thankfully it didn't.
come on!
Oh god. That's not enough to win.
Have you lost your mind? You're gonna lose everything.
Aye. Here's got a flaw.
Oh, come on! Good game, friend. The money's yours.
Would you like to play dice?
What game would you like to play?
Without a badge, please.
Wagoners.
Let's play.
Now we're making some money. Clean this guy out.
Come on then, show us what you can do,
nail, as
unless you're
usual.
playing for the first time.
I will probably just cut out some of these dice games, honestly, and I'll let you know what I come back with. When I win. Or lose all my money. We'll see.
It's like I'm invisible or something.
So, I've spent all day gambling this guy. We have made, so far, $77.
Did you drink away yours?
It happens.
So-
Just watch where you're going next time.
No, I just... Sorry.
Can I talk
Have
to
you come to break some more stuff?
Nope.
Pervert.
Oh, no.
You shouldn't be walking around without a light.
I don't have anywhere to sleep. And I also don't have a torch.
What are you doing creeping about in the dark? Hey?
If you want to be outside after sunset, you need a lit torch. That's the law.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing lurking around without a light? Get a torch, or I'll put
Shouldn't
you
be
in the
walking
stocks.
around without a light.
How do I get a torch? Oh. Sorry.
See, that wasn't so hard, was it now?
No, it wasn't.
Did you miss something here in the daytime? Or what are you looking for here?
Sorry. I guess we'll just start walking in the dark up to the town to our north, which I believe is Shelob. So yeah, we're just gonna head that way. Oh, I do have some clothes. Do I have a weapon? I do. Hunting sword or bludgeon. How about both? We'll probably use the hunting sword there though, so. Because I did go the sword skills at the start, so let's use that on the hunting sword. What's that? Okay, it's up to full now. Okay. Cool. And Tailor's Kit should also use. Tailor's Kit. Let's repair the gambeson. And whatever we can do to my pants, I guess. Probably just sell those. And let's read these. Definitely eat. And yeah. It's very dark. Hopefully there are no enemies. Skybox looks gorgeous. Man, this game is pretty. Okay, where am I actually going? Oh yeah, up to here. Okay. Okay, I need to find an inn. Oh, this is Taco. Okay.
For the 100th time, I don't owe you anything. Don't bullshit me, or you'll be sorry.
What's going on
I
here?
don't have a groschen to my name. What are you going to do about it?
God bless.
You don't have the coin.
Assuming the inn is probably over here.
Come on, then.
You're mine.
It's the grocery. What is going on here?
Hey! Ah!
Stop beating him!
I'll beat you.
Is that the best you can do?
Can I get in between this?
You won't
You
get
should
me.
have fucking stayed out of it.
Hey guard, those people are fighting up there.
Are they at it again? The same old fuckers. I'll let them wear themselves out, and then I'll break them up.
You'll be fucking sorry.
I wonder who's gonna win this fight, honestly.
Is that the best you can do?
I'm just gonna let them sort that out.
This is unbelievable!
I need an inn. I guess there's no inn. Oh no, it's right here actually.
God bless.
Where is...
What would you like?
I'll have a look at your wares.
Yeah, sure. Ooh, a painted dice.
Nothing suits your fancy, eh?
You must have a lucky horseshoe up your ass.
What's this?
Next time I'll be more careful around you.
Okay. This guy's going to sleep with his wife.
Jesus
I guess.
Christ be praised.
Can I not speak to you, innkeeper?
You're having problems with the Jeliovites?
Not just me, my friend. They're the biggest bastards around. They've been nothing but trouble for years. The winter before last, they piled snow in front of everyone's doors at night, so no one could get out of their house. And last year, they broke into my cellar and pissed in my beer barrel.
Gracious. I hope you got your aim back on them.
Not yet, no. But since you're here, I've got a plan you could help me out with. I'd pay you well. You can count on that.
What exactly would you like me to do?
Don't worry. I won't make you do any shoveling or pissing anything. But I'll tell you exactly what I have in mind, only after you promise to help me. I'd hate to reveal my plan, only for you to go off and tell the Jeliovites right away.
All right. I'll help you.
Listen up then. Old Olbram, the owner of the biggest plot of land in Zhelyov, has this beautiful bull. White as snow he is. The finest animal far and wide. Obviously, he's very proud of it. Very protective, too. Now I mean you, will give his beautiful snow-white bull a nice new coat of paint. Olbram is going to lose his mind. Simple, right?
Painting a bull, eh? That sounds like fun.
Right. We just have to work out a few details. First, we have to get some paint. I don't reckon we'll be able to get any here in the village, but you can try and ask Bartoszek, the tailor in Trotskovitz. I hear he dyes his own fabric. And after that, we'll have to make sure the bull stays still while you're painting it. Try asking Radovan, the local blacksmith. I hear he can make some kind of sleeping potion. If you pour it in the bull's water trough, I'm sure it'll do the trick. But watch out. That beast is enormous. You'd better put at least 3 doses of the potion in there.
All right, then. Olbram's bull will be getting a new coat of paint.
Olbram's going to lose his mind. I can't wait. And remember, it's supposed to be a joke. If you get caught or something goes wrong, the whole thing will be ruined.
Right. So I need paint, sleeping potions, and to not get caught.
It's quite a grocery list right there.
Why do you and the Zhelyov lot hate each other so much, anyway?
It's their fault. They keep playing tricks on us. Olbram's the worst of them all. The nasty old codger. He's always coming up with ways to mess with us. He's the one that stole our pasture.
What pasture did they steal from you?
The one that stretches from the orchard behind the Takov down to the gamekeeper's lodge. It's been ours since time immemorial, but the Zhelyovites took it from us.
And how did they take it from you? You can't exactly stuff a pasture in your purse and walk away with it.
Save the jokes, will you? This is fucking serious. There's a tree down by the gamekeeper's lodge that marks the edge of our land. My father, God rest his soul, was there when they agreed on it. He got a proper ass kicking so he'd remember it, and remember it he did. But then fucking Olbram came along, claiming it was the other way round, and that pasture belonged to Zhelyov.
Well, that's a tough nut to crack. Have you tried asking Lord von Burgov for help?
Of course, but he'd have none of it. He said it's up to the Trotskovitz bailiff to sort it out. But the bailiff couldn't care less. He said we should deal with Olbram ourselves, or he'll have us caned and clapped in the pillory.
Can I spend the night here?
Not a chance. Move along, you vagabond. Farewell.
Not? I have fucking money to pay you, bro. Like, what the hell? Alright, well, I guess this was a bust. Yeah, I can't really talk to the blacksmith until the next day. Maybe I can just find like some hay or something to sleep in. Mat on the floor. A comfy tree. I would sleep here. Mice are just there to keep you cozy. This sucks. Turns out, being a peasant in medieval Bohemia was not very fun. Sleep in the cart. God, I feel like Mary trying to give birth to Jesus, dude. Just let me sleep. Let me sleep somewhere. I don't want to stand outside all night. Seems like that might be the only thing I can do, though. Okay. Well. We're tired as fuck. And we're gonna be light on food. Hopefully we can get a job. Nope. R for that. It's gonna get me messed up. Okay, this guy obviously got his ass kicked last night. I don't see the other guy, so maybe he won. Who knows? Alright. Well, Henry's a blacksmith, so let's go to the blacksmith.
I need something that'll put animals to sleep. Project said you might know something.
Well, it's true. I used a concoction that will put even a startled mare to sleep in no time. I once accidentally drank some and slept for 3 days. But the recipe is an old blacksmith's secret. The kind you don't just give away.
Well, I don't want it just for the sake of it. I need to use it against the Zhelyov lot.
So, Project and Olbram are at it again. Blockheads, both of them. And the place was just getting really nice and quiet lately. Well, what the hell. Maybe if I help you out, they'll start trading punches sooner and get it all over with.
I agree.
Pay up, and I'll tell you the secret.
Thank you.
Money. I don't want to pay you all of my money.
So, do you want to make a deal or not?
I'll buy your sleeping potion recipe.
Can I get it for...
Is this enough?
Look, offer a bit more and we can make a deal. So, do you want to make a deal or not?
Wouldn't you tell a fellow blacksmith?
Check.
My dad was a swordsmith, and I used to help him a lot.
But you didn't pay much attention, did you now? Otherwise, you'd know the recipe by now, and you wouldn't be asking me.
Okay.
I'll buy your sleeping...
Can I get it for this?
You accept? You really won't convince me like this.
Okay. What about 69?
I could go for that. Listen up, then. You take some poppy and thistle and boil them in oil. Then, after it cools off, you add a little herb Paris.
That doesn't sound too complicated. Thank you.
Alright, well we know how to do it at least, but it costs us like all of our money. Let's see if we can get a job though.
What'll it be?
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. Ah, what do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Okay.
Excuse me? Go over to the anvil and let's get started. Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up bit by bit. Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works the bellows. Tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. Sparks, that's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are.
I hate how it, like,
that's got a
glitches
nice
through the
ring
anvil,
to it.
you know?
Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side.
Yeah, I hate how it goes through the anvil there. That's an annoying little bug.
You hear
It's
me,
also
Henry?
the first one
Get a move on.
we've run into.
Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. Get a move on. I'd like to get some other things done today. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Hear that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. The ring you want. Well struck. The ring you want. The sparks are flying nicely. Well struck. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. Sparks. That's the stuff. That's some nice whistling. It's easier to forge to a rhythm, isn't it? Keep on whistling. Make sure you... There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it. And the sword will be done.
I feel like I was terrible at that, but it was also incredibly hard to tell what I was doing. Which is annoying. That'll probably get patched out soon, though. Maybe it's just an issue with my game. Might not happen another time. Water quench. Scary. Alright. It is a quality hunting sword. Very nice.
Right. Let's have a look. Well, I've seen better blades, but it's not complete rubbish.
Okay.
I could give you a chance. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
I understand it pretty well.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. And they can't afford it neither.
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
Where exactly is my bed?
At the side of the house. There are 2 doors and a wheelbarrow between them. You go in by the rear door, next to the woodshed, and you can put your things in the chest there. Don't worry, nobody'll steal them.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right, here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
I am actually quite glad that they added blacksmithing to this game. Because, like, I mean, he's a blacksmith's son. In the first one, you don't get to blacksmith at all. So, yeah, what? Nope, not onto the console. I want to forge, my lord. Horseshoe, very cool. Axe. Work axe. Craft. Let's get a little bit hotter. Yeah, then we'll go to the anvil.
It's as cold as a dog's snout.
Time to get it hot. Back to the anvil. Flip it over. Alright. might be a little bit too warm.
Fine. Now to temper it.
I mean, it looks like an axe. Quality. Oh, level 3 quality. Okay, gotcha. I see how that works now. And we also need horseshoes. Okay, to the forge. This is weird controlling your left hand with your right hand. Maybe I'm just stupid, which is probably the correct response. Let's heat it up once more. Kinda, it looks like a horseshoe, maybe?
What do you want here, you scoundrel? Why'd you barge in here?
I'm not.
It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semine, and they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up, and especially the cargo. Go to Semine and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Semine that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Truskovitz, and then to the south. But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no good in Semine.
Those two hands of yours, Venser and Franzi, what can you tell me about them?
Can't tell you much. They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long, but these days I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
What was the cart carrying?
bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Samin wants to rearm his garrison with new equipment. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Samin's crossbow, and some kitchen stuff. Sacks of charcoal, all sorts of things. There's a good month's work in that cartload.
All right. I'll get right on it then.
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of fools drunk, kick their asses for me.
Gladly. I'll kick some sobriety into them.
Well, I think that's probably going to do it for this one. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. And the next one, I'm probably going to pick up right where we left off here. Probably going to find that guy's cart or something. So yeah, enjoy your day. See ya.